sections. You see that behind me, you probably know what that is. It's an old telegraph pole for a railroad. This is where the Cleveland Akron and Columbus once ran. We're in kind of North Linden right now, and they have pretty much officially approved of a bike path that's going to come through here soon, which I have really mixed opinions about. On one hand, it's going to be nice so that the old track bed can get developed. On the other hand, it's going to be bad because a lot of more people are going to be coming through, and there's probably going to be a few people wanting to vandalize stuff like this, which I've seen on other rail trails before, such as the mile markers all destroyed and chipped up and stuff. We came across another mile marker here. This one's really messed up, unfortunately. This was 93, I'd say. So we've walked 1 mile since the last. We just found something else really neat back here. An old mile marker from the railroad. It says 138 on it. Probably a 100-mile marker. I don't think. Oh, it does say something on the other side. 138 again. H 138. Yeah, I have very mixed opinions about a rail trail coming through here. It's an interesting little area. Some business back there, giant mound of dirt. It's an old part of Columbus. Went downhill around here too, right when this got torn out. Got my headphones so I can listen to the scanner on my phone a little bit. Oh, I just stepped on something in there. I don't know, I may have just stepped on something railroad related down there. But yeah, I got my headphones so I can listen to the scanner just in case we hear anything interesting. And I decided to go around the corner because we're not too far from CW Tower in case I want to catch anything there. Or if I hear Ohio Central's Yankin move, which is a train that runs on the one of the few surviving sections of this line down that way spit. But yeah, I don't know. Used to run right through here. It's a shame. Got torn out, honestly. But there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they can at least extend it up to service some of these other businesses around here. But that's not going to happen. And if you're wondering why I sound like this, because I'm recovering from a cold. It really made my throat sore. I don't think it was like strep throat or anything, because I've had that before and it was way worse than this. But I'm just sorry for my voice sounding a little bit rough in this video. Probably not going to record a whole lot. I'm just going to record when I find something really interesting like this. We'll do more in-depth videos in this area in the future, of course. And with that, I'm going to move on and see if I can find something else. What I'd really like to find is another section of track surviving, which I think I found on Google Maps somewhere around here. I think it may have been a siding that they left in, but I don't know. We'll have to try to find it. I remember there was what looked like an old crossing, and then right around there it looked like there was a section of track that was like a siding or something that was still left behind. But we'll have to see if we come across that again and see if it's still there. It may have been torn up since those images were taken on Google Maps. They were a couple of years old, but who knows. I want to say that building says Grace. This is 17th Avenue, right there is where I used to cross. Running in the tree line. Turns out I actually went further than I thought. I think the surviving section was actually way further north, closer to my house. I don't know, I just remember seeing it on Google Maps a little while ago. I haven't been able to, I've looked again on Google Maps, see if I can find it again, but I couldn't see it. But the surviving section that's still active and still connected to main line is actually dead ends right back in there. So we're going to go around the corner to the crossing and see what's new. If anybody knows what this building here on 17th Avenue used to be, what they did and what they do now or whatever, comment below, because they were definitely serviced by the railroad. Here we are at Windsor Avenue. I'll check this out more later, because I heard noise down there like freight cars being shoved around. And I know that there's actually a scrapyard that's now getting railroad service again, and it looks like there's a scrap car down there, which is sweet. This over here, I don't know, it just doesn't seem that the rails are that shiny. Jump over here real quick on the other side, and then we'll head down to CW Tower, where the old Joyce Avenue yard used to be, and we'll check out that area. Maybe there's a train on this line nearby somewhere. I don't know. I thought I heard the sound of freight cars shoved and kicked around back in there. Being around rail yards all the time, I know what that sounds like. Kind of see a little shine on those rails. Something's been shoved up here recently. Sweet. And I do actually believe there's still a covered hopper back in the woods there. I'm not going to go looking for it now, though. We'll come back up here and have another look at the crossing and see where we go from there. But I'm going to get down there and have a little closer look at what's going on there. NS Freight stopped over there, so maybe that's just what I heard. Rails aren't that shiny, a little dusty, whatnot, so I don't think anything's been on here today. There's CW Tower. Abandoned as usual. And you see that scrap car up there too. Still haven't brought the trail cam down here yet. Be nice to set that up and see what comes through here and when. So the sound I may have heard may have just been that NS Freight, which doesn't even sound like it's running right now. I don't know. It's weird. Somebody walking up there, I think. I'm gonna go up to the Diamond, have a quick look. And we might just be getting out of here, because I don't know if we're gonna see any action. Or especially probably not gonna see any action on this. Well, here we are at CW Tower. Well, at the Diamond. CW Tower's down there. They're stopped. It looks like they're tied down. Ugh. Sorry about my voice once again. Yeah, I don't hear them running or anything. Of course, the dang blowers on this building are always just screaming, so it's kind of hard to hear the trains that usually stop over there. Yeah, it's not too fresh. It's got a little rust on it, so definitely not today, but at some point this week there's been some. Well, I'm not going to hang out here long, because there is somebody walking down the tracks up there. But I think I'm going to go run down here to this little crossing, check the signals just to see, and then we'll go back to the overpass. Well, here we are. It's all red right there. But yeah, there's nobody in there. It's not even running. And of course, it's right over here. So I bet that thing's tied down for the night. Oh, maybe somebody's in there. I think I might see a couple people. But they're not running. I don't know. It's always... just don't know. Let's go back to the overpass, check those signals, and see if we can get anything. Be kind of nice. So I rode down a bit, 5th Avenue's right there. Just came back in the woods here to see the old overhead signal. We used to run down here. Where looks about the same, but I looked down there at old Gibbard Avenue crossing, and they've got crossing gates there now with lights. It used to just be the old crossbuck signs. Now they got gates and lights. So apparently they're upgrading this line. That's a good sign. I don't think it means they're going to extend it or anything, but I think they're going to run some more trains on this, including some heavy scrap trains. I got to start spending more time down here now. But also, there is an abandoned siding right in there. You guys can see that. It's pretty sweet. I've known about that for a while. I think I did some other videos on that. But I'm going to go... I don't want to go down the tracks. You know, it's already bad enough where I'm standing now. So I'm going to go around the corner and go through some of these little side roads and get down to the crossing. Would you look at that? Wow. There's no reason they do this unless they were going to run more trains. Okay, looks like they did tear up. Well, left this in here. This is Gibbard Avenue, one of the crossings on the surviving Columbus, Akron, and Cleveland. As I was saying, they're starting to tear up this right here. What would be sweet is if they put a switch here and use that as a siding to store their cars on. But I don't know. You never know what they're going to do. But I like this. This is a good sign. I really love seeing these. That means they're gonna be doing something wild here as far as upgrading this. They even got a signal box there, or crossing box, whatever you'd call that thing, electrical box. Look at this, guys. Amazing. I better be getting home soon. We'll go check the Joyce Avenue overpass again. As far as that surviving section goes, I'll have to try to find that again on Google Maps. And this time, just really remember where it's at exactly so I can find it again. I didn't even know if it was a surviving section or not, but it was not connected to this. It was further north. I could just barely see it on Google Maps through the trees. It looked like an old siding that was still there. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's torn out by now. I'm just gonna have to try to find that again, pinpoint exactly where it's at, and then try to find it again some other time. But for now, this is absolutely amazing. Gibbard Avenue crossing upgraded. I love seeing this. Oh, they got a camera there too. Interesting. Huh. Wish that was a live cam you could just access online. Wonder why. Okay, maybe that's just so they can back the train in and not have to ride the back. I think that's what this is all about. Of course, with the one scrapyard that's supposedly receiving rail service again, of course there's going to be a little more activity on this, but I think because of that camera there and this, it's mostly for when they're backing these trains in, so they don't have to have a guy riding the back. They can just keep an eye on what's going on here, I guess. Pretty sweet either way. And with that, I think I'm gonna either end this video here, or maybe I'll see a green signal at Joyce or something at the overpass, and we'll maybe wait for a train there, or who knows. But I gotta be getting home soon because it's getting dark.